Your domain identifies you in the digital world. To start sending emails with Brew, you need to complete a one-time verification process. Once verified, you can send emails from your own domain. This setup takes about 5 minutes, and you only need to do it once. First, in Brew, go to Settings, then Domains, and click Add Sending Domain. Add the domain you want to send from. We recommend using a subdomain rather than the root domain. For example, instead of using revolut.com, use updates.revolut.com. Separating different types of sending helps preserve your reputation with mailbox providers like Gmail. If you use a root domain, such as revolut.com, and you run into deliverability problems, every sending stream that uses that root domain can be affected. If you isolate sending on subdomains, issues usually affect only that single subdomain and do not damage the broader reputation. When you are ready, click Add Domain to start the verification process. Next, you will set the default sender settings. This determines how your emails appear in recipients' inboxes. We suggest keeping the sender name simple and personal. You can always change these settings when composing an email or update them later in settings. Finally, authorize Brew to send on your behalf by adding DNS records. DNS authorization works because anyone can read DNS records, but only the domain owner can add them. The fastest way to add the DNS records is by downloading the zone file as a TXT file and then uploading it to your domain registrar. This will add all the DNS records with only a few clicks. You can also add the DNS records manually. Start with DKIM. DKIM is a cryptographic key that inboxes check to make sure a message was not altered in transit. I'm using Namecheap for this demo, but the steps are very similar for GoDaddy and other registrars. Regardless of provider, find the DNS section for your domain. That is where you will add the records. Add a new record and choose the TXT type. In the Brew dashboard, copy the values we provide and paste them into your DNS provider's fields. Always use the Copy button in Brew, so you copy the entire value exactly. Only part of long text sometimes appears in the input, so dragging to select can miss characters. Note that some DNS input fields may be called value instead of content. You can normally leave the TTL at your provider's default. Next is SPF. When a mailbox like Gmail receives an email claiming to be from your domain, it checks your SPF record to see which servers are authorized to send mail for you. For Brew to send on your behalf, you will add both the MX and the TXT records Brew provides to your domain's DNS. Again, create both the MX and the TXT records in your DNS provider and paste the values from Brew. There is one optional but recommended record: DMARC. First, check whether your domain already has a DMARC record. Some platforms add DMARC automatically. If a DMARC record is present in any form, you are good. If it is missing, copy and paste the DMARC values Brew provides. When all records are added, return to the Brew dashboard and click Verify Records. As each record is verified, it will turn green in the Brew UI. When every record is verified, the tag next to your domain will turn green to show the domain is verified and ready for sending. DNS propagation can take up to 72 hours. That is the time it takes for records to spread across the internet, so verification may not be immediate. Thank you for trusting Brew with your email. If you need more personal help at any time, reach out to our support team and we will get you verified. Thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next one. Happy emailing!